All right, with this West 2 Facebook Live update, I'm Chief Meteorologist Tony Manolfi. Hope you guys had a good weekend. Hope you're having a good Monday. Boy, I'll tell you what, we had a lot of rain today, and it's still coming down across a good chunk of central Florida. So we'll take you to the radar first, and then we're going to hit the tropics to kind of make sure that everybody knows what's going on and how things are indeed behaving out there. There are one or two things that we are continuing to watch and follow out there. Of course, we'll keep you posted on that. The rest of this week as things get continue to stay busy out there. All right, let's zoom it in and kind of show you what's going on. Boy, Jeff Stamper, Jamie Lewis Underwood, Juan Melendez, Diana DeFalco, Lori Loomis Young, Rotis Outdoor Services, Joyce Brown Long, Mary Evans, Colleen O'Neill, Louis Diaz, Faith Richard. Hope you guys had a great weekend. Carmen Luciano, CL, how you been, girl? Sarah Elizabeth Walsh, Julie Mottershead is in. Crazy Life in Seattle. Jules, are you coming back to Florida? Are you staying out there for good? Lori Loomis, Diana Fitzpatrick, good to have you guys. Southern Indiana's in the house. Phil Rath, Marilyn Giroux. Marilyn Giroux. All right, let me go ahead and share this over to a couple different pages. Scotty Walker, we are talking rain. We've got a lot of that there. Austin Milburn, Giovanni Diaz. Eddie, hope you're doing well. Hope the family's doing well, my friend. Thanks, as always, for popping in and saying hi. Do appreciate that. Let's take a look now at, let's see, let's share this to a page. There we go. Who else? Denny, Vicky Weisman, Johnny Yard. We got Louis. Bring on some cool. Louis, I know, right? Christina Trudeau. KT, hope you're doing well. Deborah Sullivan's in the house. T. Ward, Amanda Sullivan, Lori Loomis. Lori, you are too kind to me. Carmen de Santiago Lyons, Sandra Perkins. Loving this rain, she says. Sandra. Always good to have you in here, Miss Sandy. Let's see. April Tiller, hello to my favorite one. Oh, April, too kind. I love that. Tony, I'm well. Thank you. I'm doing good, Carmen. Hope you guys are staying safe. Family's doing well. Courtney Bushman, hey, Tony. Our kayaking tour got canceled from the storms, those darn storms. Courtney Bushman, little tip here for you. We get into Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. Plenty of heat, lowering storms, good kayaking weather. Just watch those gators. Let's see here. I'm going to share one more page, and then we're rocking and rolling and going to get this puppy underway. All right, there we go. Amy Rose, Barb Z, and Shelby Nicole. Good to have you guys. You guys know my motto, sharing is caring. The more people we can put in the weather know about you guys sharing these Facebook Live feeds, the more people we can keep apprised of the weather and keep your anxiety down. 40th wedding at Marilyn Edith Sandberg. Congratulations, Mallory Sharp. Loving this rain, says Nancy. We got showers there. There's Daytona, New Smyrna Beach, Oak Hill, Geneva, Titusville, East Orlando, Cape Canaveral, Satellite Beach, Canesville, and Mitco. Sarah Elizabeth, I was at work and missed most of it. Aha! Well, your lawn is happy. Storms were wild in Daytona, says Miss Mary. Here's just a few rainfall totals from today. Lake Monroe, Dr. Phillips Celebration, and Conway all doing well. Juanita Jimenez, Justin Jackson, Yo, Jay. Justin, good to have you there. Good to have you there. Wedgefield's in the house, says Eddie. Christy Britton, Diana Nuyorican, Dawn Marie Leteri. I'm doing good, thank you. The Rays are killing it. 9-1 in the fourth, says Melinda. Gerardo Lopez, always a pleasure to have you. All right, so that's a look at the rain totals. Let's hit the tropics here and kind of show you what's going on, and then we'll kind of break down the Mars rover forecast from that. Roll call. Christina, Duchess of York, has popped in. Robert Dodge, Danielle McGinnis, Christy Britton. Good to have you there, girl. I love it when you pop in, you guys. Don't forget my motto, sharing is caring. Now, the more people we can reach by you guys sharing these feeds, the more people we can put in the weather know. Susan Janoski, Helene Risch, both are in the house. Appreciate you guys popping in and saying hi. Needed Uber canoe, says Danny Ford. All right, so here's a look at the tropics. So Invest 92 is a very large area of showers and storms. Very, very large, in fact. And large storms tend to take a long time to get organized. So I think that's what we're dealing with here. Waiting out in Daytona Beach. Big lightning in OB. Red Sox tonight. Go Sox. LOL. Robert, it's 2-0. The Mets. Rain on the roof. Very relaxing. South Daytona, but it's early in that game, by the way. Port Orange is wet. So we have a 70 to 80% chance that Invest 92 is going to develop. Now, we don't have any recon missions yet, but we will here shortly. Thank you. Yes, Monday night weather. Woohoo, says Christy Britton. Stage ride, Jimmy Mutter. Thank you, young man. Appreciate your kind words, and as always, for popping in and saying hi. Zashi is in. Blair Wolf, please accept my friend request. Okay, all right. Tino Wedding. So here's what we got. We got this low, so very large area. You can see a little bit of a broad spin with dry air in the middle. So it's trying to get organized, but it's struggling. Karen Black. Hey, Tony, we need cool weather. October. It's been raining and storming and pouring in Palm Bay, and it's still coming down, says Jane LeBaron. Jane. Yep, it's going to stick around for at least another round. Take the rain, though. You need it. So let's take a look at these models, kind of talk about what's going on here. So what you don't see on here is the European. The European kind of comes more towards the south and west of San Juan and Hispaniola, and then over Cuba into the southeast Gulf. So we're gonna watch this. This is likely to become a TD. Tessie Young is in. Jolene Cruz, Rosie Martinez has popped in. Good to have you there. Appreciate you guys popping in. So from here to here is a good week, if not more, depending upon how this thing moves. Right now, west at 21, that's pretty quick. So we're going to continue to watch that. Victoria Harrison Magoo has popped in. Vicky, good to have you. Now, I do want to show you one graphic that I need to load in here. And this is going to be the intensity. Let's see here. Let's drop this in. When you take a look at the intensity forecast here for Invest 92, the intensity forecast, the majority of them are tropical storm, and one is in the Cat 1 stage. So again, based on what we're seeing, this is likely to become a tropical depression Tuesday or Wednesday, then potentially a tropical storm late Wednesday or Thursday. So that's what we're watching. Hey, prayers for everyone, says Haley Riggs. Willie Rice, good to have you. What effect do sandstorms have on the Saharan dust layer? Can limit smaller storms, but big storms like this, not likely to make an impact. So no impact on this one. It's very large. Lorene Kreidler has popped in. Good to have you. TC Fortenberry, good to have you. The Navy model is hitting Florida. Yep. Well, I mean, look, there's a couple models that come close. This is not even the ensemble. There's the Navy, the NGXI. You can see the H-Wharf, the purple, kind of comes through the Florida Keys. The AVN and the H-Bond, pretty reliable tropical models, off to the east by a good ways. And then the TVVN is east of Miami. So again, to see the differences this far out, not surprising. This is going to change multiple times between now and next week. Tony Cox, not saying a hurricane, saying a good chance for a tropical storm or a depression in the short run. Then we'll go from there. You got a lot of land masses here based on that track, so something that we'll continue to watch. Now, when you take a look at the tropical scorecard here for the 2020 season, we've had 13 invests, just moved to New Orleans City, North Carolina. Been trusting your forecast since West Ventura. Well, let's hope, Amy, this stays out to sea. Cruisin' Love that name, by the way. Hi back. 7 tropical storms, and of course Hannah, the first name hurricane. So that's kind of a list of what we had so far this year. Kelly Collum, oh my God, Puerto Rico. Jorelis Rodriguez, not a hurricane at that point, so don't sweat it. Although, tropical storms can produce a lot of flooding, so we'll continue to watch that. So Isaias is the next named storm. The Euro model, we'll get to that here in a second. Everybody wants to see the Euro. Let's go Euro. There's the big mass. Euro. Right over Puerto Rico. Right over Hispaniola. Weakening. Then back over Cuba. Weakening and coming into Florida 1 week from, should be Saturday the 1st. There you go. So that's what it's got. Nothing major. So we'll keep you posted on that. So that's the Euro. The Euro again. There's the Euro. San Juan, Hispaniola on Friday, July the 31st. That's this Friday. Cuba, weakening. Big rainmaker from Miami and Orlando by Saturday and Sunday, August 1st and the 2nd. So we'll watch it. We'll have to wait and see what happens here. Right now, it's moving at a pretty good clip. Now, here's the other thing. When you have large storms, you can have very big wave action. And it doesn't have to be, and this is not even a tropical storm. And look at that wave action. And look how broad, look how wide that stretch of high wave action is. It's pretty big, isn't it? Stephen Pashada, Kiloe Moon, good to have you there. Always a pleasure to have you there. Tony for Puerto Rico. It looks like rain, but we'll have to watch it. Let's see here. Yeah, let's see. How cool someone who is called the same in the last. Yeah, Urelis, there you go. You made the call. Hey, Tony, nice to see you. My parents love you, as I knew they would. Amy, Amy, you tell your parents I said thank you. Give them a big hug and a kiss for me the next time you see them. Vanilla Kana, good to have you, Vanilla. Let's see here. We've got Dan McCoy, Pete Otto, Gerardo Lopez, William Klenner. Good evening to you, Colleen Evans. So that's some large wave action with a very large circulation. This is all going to translate westward here the next couple of days. Ashley Goyce, good to have you there. Oh, that one, it's going by so fast. It's hard to keep up. How did the Keys look this weekend? This weekend, we might get some of this action from Invest 92, Ash. We'll have to wait and see if it goes over the Big Islands in considerably weekends. But that would be my concern for you. So don't book anything just yet. Oh, my pleasure. Thank you for being so sweet. Yeah, Kilo, you got it, girl. Go Noel says Gerardo. E West has popped in. Emily, good to have you. Jorelis Rodriguez, greetings from Puerto Rico. Jorelis, good to have you there. You guys need to keep an eye on us for Wednesday night and Thursday down there in Puerto Rico, by the way. So this storm is coming for us in such a. Holly, too early to make that call. Just want you to keep checking back in. D. Marie Rivera, what is the best beach day for this week? I like Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday, D. Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday. Christina, Duchess of York. This is one red angry. Those are water temperatures, Duchess of York. Why, you oughta. Gerardo Lopez is getting some bad lighting. Eric, Bucks, PA. He's in the house. Good to have you there. There we go. So that's a look at that. Jorelis, you're welcome. Chad, Ralph, Vanilla, you got it. Vanilla. D. Marie Rivera, you're welcome. So, Tony, your thoughts on this potential storm in the Caribbean? It's not there yet. It's a large circulation. J. A. Davis, Kenny Gottlieb, and Dan McCoy. When you take a look at the water vapor channel, large systems can fight off that drier air better than small ones like Gonzales. So that's going to be the big difference here. Sally Anderson, that's good. Christina, I know. Tony Cox, the ocean is lava. Tony, what do you got a bunch of comedians in here tonight. Chances of this hitting Central Florida, they're there. We just got to watch it. I want to see what it does here and what it does around the position of this high. If it does strengthen and can organize, it's likely to curve east of Florida. If it stays weak, it's likely to go off towards the west-northwest. So that's the difference of the two. Wednesday is a good beach day. Yes, indeed. Take advantage of it. A big ridge of high pressure is going to build in, and we are going to dry out. So the beach is looking better Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday. Hey, Tony, thank you for your dedication. Vicky Hill, you're welcome. This does one. Vicky Hall, Dustin, big systems, not as much a player. So don't bank on that. There is a lot of dry air, though, so we'll continue to watch that. And that's actually helping us thus far. And if it can get over land quickly without developing, it's just going to be a big rainmaker. You're welcome, Emily. Nice pool day today, early on, says Elvira. Can't pronounce from Isaias. Isaias. Yeah, it's a tough one, Lord. I think a lot of people are going to struggle with it. Giovanni, good to have you. Can you explain the newest invest? Newest, yeah, so this is the newest invest down in here. Invest 92. Trying to organize. You can see a little bit of curling here. Last couple of images, but there's still a lot of dry air in there, and it's moving quickly to the west. It is over some warm water, as you guys are talking about the lava. Elas Gerardo, good night, stay safe. Mary Evans, good night. Thanks for always sharing that info and for your inspirational posts. Lisa Giuliano, thank you. As we say in Brooklyn, you the best. Lisa, love you there, girl. Thank you, by the way. What is an invest? An invest is an area that we watch for tropical development before it is actually a depression or a storm. It's the infancy, the beginning stage of something that's trying to develop. Lisa Michelle, don't worry about those typos. We got you, girl. Rather watch the Seminoles, says Sally. How does this path compare with Irma? It's so far east right now. To make that comparison might not be a good thing. Let's wait a couple of days here, and then we'll jump back on that bandwagon. So here's what you need to know. Love the blue tie. Oh, thank you, Emily. Yeah, I'm gonna go with. I don't know why I picked blue, but it's a solid blue. It's a silky tie. I like silky ties. Good night, everyone, says Roger. David Allen White, Deb Ford. And thank you, by the way, Emily, for the nice compliments. Appreciate you. You know that. All right, so there's you can see the big wave right there. A lot of dry air in the middle. This thing needs to tighten up a little bit and kind of consolidate. It's got a big, broad circulation. So let's see here. This is what I want to Yeah, Dan, look. Again, these updates are done, and I want to make this very clear. Updates are done for a couple reasons. Number one, people want to know what's going on. And if you don't, you just don't watch it. But you got to look for the trends. You got to see what's going on. You got to understand the things that can affect a storm, whether it gets weaker or stronger. And that's the purpose of these. And then, and then as it starts getting better organized, we obviously want you guys to spread the word. Robert Dodge, you're welcome. Thank you, sir. You and Emily West, loving the blue ties. Appreciate that. David Allen White. Do I miss? I missed. Yeah, I miss snow forecasting for sure, David. Appreciate that. Emma's going to be here in 9 weeks. Emma, hello Yankee, hello Tony, go Yankees, says Justin. Weisfoot is getting better slowly. She's kind of active, so it's tough for her to stay off of her feet. But thank you for asking, Lisa. Kathy, I think we'll know in the next 48 hours. Next 48 hours are going to feel a lot better about this one. Is about what may or may happen. There we go. So there it is. Let's see. Do you expect to have EOCs? David Allen, too early to tell. Perla Ross Cox, loving your hair today. Wow, man. You guys are full of compliments in your hair, tie, hair. Boy, I might stay in here a little longer. Are you voting for Trump? I leave politics out of my day-to-day business. In fact, I don't even discuss politics with my wife. And I've seen enough stuff to know enough stuff on Facebook and so on and so forth. So let's see here. Kathy, thanks. Right now, that's a great question. Emily wanted to know if this is a slow-moving storm or a fast-moving storm. Believe it or not, 21 miles an hour may not seem fast, but for a tropical system, that is very, very, very fast. In fact, when a storm moves over 20 miles an hour, it tends to not be a good thing for a tropical feature. So that's a really good question. Let's see here. Chuck, we don't do politics, says Donna. And Chuck, where would it be? Next 48 hours, it'd be over the northern Windward Islands, right about in here. And remember, at that point, we're flying hurricane hunters in there. We're sampling the environment. We're getting better feel for what's going on. Uh, there we go. So there we go. Investors going to help keep the kitchen going to school. No, well, the 10th would be the following week. 21 is fast. Take it from the. There you go, Janice. Yes. What is this? So that's about 7 days out. So that'd be a week from today, based on the current speed. So we'll be fine tuning that. Remember, things tend to slow down, tend to speed up. So that's what we have to watch. So these really good questions tonight. I love these questions, by the way. Hello, Tony. Hope all's been well. Henry Barnes, yes. Carl Farmer doing good. Thank you for your kind words there. And don't forget my motto, folks, sharing is caring. Now, I do want to, one thing I haven't done yet, and I showed this last week, and I'm not sure if you all saw it. If you take a look at June, you're not even supposed to have a storm. By July, you get 1. By August, you get 3. September, you get 4. Well, take a look at this year. Just kind of breaking this down for you. 2 in May, 2 in June, 4 in July, and August kicks in this week. So when you take a look at the pace of where we are and where we should be, we've had 1.5. Normally, we would have 1.5 named storms. We're at 8 already this season. Well, there you go. There you go. Average date for 8 storms, September the 24th. There you go, right there. So that's where we're at. There we go. 1.5, 8. So we are well ahead of the pace. We stay on this pace, we're going to have to go through the Greek alphabet. Let's see, we got a couple more folks that just popped in. Rick Harris, Omira Santos Stewart, Emily saying, wow. Hilda saying, Tony, no hurricanes. Hello all, says Sammy. What are conditions in the Caribbean? Could it vamp up over the Caribbean? We got dry air in there. We do have some dry air in there, which is, like we saw with Gonzalo, not good for tropical development. So that there it is. There's that drier air. Now there's something a little different with this storm in compared to Gonzalo. Gonzalo was a small storm. Look at the size of this guy. This one's huge. So drier air is going to have an impact. Let's see. Emily West, 10 question more. I'm not sure what that means. No surprising for 2020. 10 more storms, are you saying, on top of what we had? It's very possible. Have there been a Hurricane Brad or Bradley? Brad, I'm going to have to check that out for you. Invest do have thunder and lightning. Yeah, they absolutely do. Send all the hurricanes away, says Michelle. Michelle, I'm working on that. So there you go. We'll do our best. See, there we go. So there's that dry. Let's see. How many storms do I think we're going to end up with? That's another really good question. So we're probably going to be at this pace. You're probably looking at close to 20 named storms at that pace, which is ridiculous. Those are not all named storms. That's correct. That is correct. You can have depressions. Michael Romero, Estella McDonald, Sammy. Now, here's the interesting thing. We've had 8 named storms. The first 8 features have either become a storm or a hurricane. There've been they start out as depressions, but in finality, those depressions either became tropical storms or hurricanes. So when you take a look at the tropical scorecard, let's see here. We've had 13 invests. Okay, of those invests, they formed into depressions, then became tropical storms or a hurricane, which was Hannah. So yeah, 20 is a bunch. So yeah, 20 named storms. Certainly a possibility. Again, we're not even into August, and we've got 8, and the peak is September the 10th. We're going to run out of toilet paper. Nicole, I hope not. Biba Valley, good to have you. Lake Panasoffky's in the house. Pamela Trailer, always a pleasure to have you in here. Appreciate you guys popping in. So again, most of the intensity forecasts on this particular wave, for now, only one has it as a Category 1 hurricane. All the others keep this as a tropical storm, which, based on the satellite trends for now, seems pretty reasonable. We'll just have to watch the trends here. The Euro Dylan current does put this in the Gulf of Mexico. In fact, I'll go back to that again. Let's see, Euro. There you go. So that big blob right there on Wednesday, 5 a.m., Northern Windward Islands. Euro has it over San Juan Thursday morning, over the island, weakening over Hispaniola on Friday morning. Lots of rain there. Tammy Oshel, Mikey, Romero, do you think he'll hit Florida? The European has it over Cuba on Friday, and then into Florida on Saturday, and then, oops, that went really fast. Sorry. Let's back this up. Back it up a little more. So there it is. There's San Juan on Thursday. Friday, Hispaniola and Cuba. Saturday, the Florida Straits. And over us on Saturday, while pulling off towards the northeastern Gulf. So that's what the Euro is doing. So on the Euro's chart, it does come our way, but it doesn't come in as a hurricane. There you go. There's that storm. So that's kind of what we got there. All right, let me break down the forecast for tomorrow. I know a lot of you are needing that forecast for the next couple of days. So here's tonight. All right, so everything kind of moving offshore here shortly. Florida peeps are stock. Hey, Tony, Nat Torres, good to have you. Is this hurricane? This is neither. It's an invest as of right now. So again, an invest is one stage lower than a depression. Basically, it's an area. An invest is an area that we're watching for the potential for tropical development into a depression, a storm. So there you go. There's tomorrow afternoon, showers and storms. So hit the beaches, hit the pools early. But as we get you into Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday, the overall weather pattern is looking way better. Here's Wednesday. Look at this big high building over. Omea, Kilauea, Payal, Etap, Port Orange got hammered. Thank you, Wilma. Tamburino, Michael Romero. There you go. Look at that. The heat. Good beach day. Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday. Now, Thursday's important. Thursday's a big day. We got a launch. We've got a big launch going on. There we go. There we go. There's the Perseverance. There's the Atlas Perseverance. There we go. 7:50 a.m. Cumulus and thick clouds. 80% go. Let's see here. Let's see. Happy birthday, Nicole. Will Pontevedra, Florida. Too early to make a definitive call. I mean, no. There's only one model that's making this a hurricane. So, unless that changes, unless the Euro changes, then I'm not too worried. But we'll continue to watch it. I mean, it's a large circulation. We don't want to let our guard down. It's 2020. Anything can go wrong. So we want you guys to keep, just be diligent. Check back in with me every day here, and I'll keep you posted. So there's the forecast there for Thursday morning. The Atlas 5, the Mars rover going up. Thanks for the baby wishes, Nicole. Say it's your birthday. Thank you, Chris and Lisa. Look at that. We got birthday wishes going on. We got everything. There we go. So cumulus and thick clouds room. My pool is full to the top, says Elvira. Hey, sharing is caring. Thank you, KK. Appreciate you passing along the love. Loving this rain, says Brooke. Debbie's loving the rain. Another launch. So many. Donna, this is a big one though. This isn't just setting up satellites. This is the Mars rover. It's a big one. I think you're gonna want to check this one out. Let's see here. Happy birthday, Byron Puzo Nas. Wait, Vicky Hill. Whose birthday is it? I missed it. How you doing? Says Derwin. Josh James. Happy birthday. Debbie Murray. Good evening, Dina. Good to have you there. Let's see here. There we go. Let's see. Perseverance 750. That's correct. Let's see here. 80% go. There it is right there. All right. Is the SU? Yes, it is. Thank you, John. Good evening to you, Salita Quinn. So this really is Saturday. Matthew Ellis. It would be this weekend. This weekend. That is correct. I tell you when I was driving home from North Carolina Thursday till Saturday. If she gets home before Saturday, she's fine. Been watching you on TV for 7 years, tracking the weather. Hello, Brenda. Appreciate you. Thank you. Not yet, Debbie. LOL. Says Sally Anderson. You guys are funny. There we go. So there it is. Sally Anderson has popped in. She's giving us the vibe from her end. J.A. Davis, can you give me more cooler weather? Yeah, they were saying. Oh, Nicole Tusky. Nicole Tusk. Is it a hurricane or a storm? It is neither right now, Omera. We think it could become a depression and or a storm. It would be Isaias. Payal saying, no, I want to go home. Alexa, play the birthday song Dance Mix.
Here's Happy Birthday, Dance Mix by Happy Birthday on Amazon Music.
Yeah, happy birthday. San Juan, tomorrow's good, Josh. It's Wednesday night and Thursday morning. They would get their issues. There we go. There's our birthday girl. You pronounced no, it was right there. Isaias. Isaias. Tony, did you wish me a happy birthday? If it's your birthday, I'm wishing you a happy birthday. Yes, Nicole Tusk. You pronounce the E, LOL. Tuskay. Nikki, who loves you? Nikki Tuskay. The Tushkmeyer. Kilo Moon's drunk. Kilo, what are those? Are those shot glasses? Dang, girl, you're lit. All right, Joseph Foster. How many folks in from Puerto Rico? We got a lot of people coming in here watching this feed from Puerto Rico, so that's good. Let's see. There we go. Toilet paper. It's Hungarian. I love that. Sweetness, rudest Daniel. Josh James, you're on fire. Happy anniversary, says Mary Evans. All right, so let's wrap this up with the 7-day. We've covered the tropics. We've covered the weather for tomorrow. We haven't given you the 7-day. We've covered the Mars rover. Here we go. And remember, just keep checking back in. The next couple of days we'll be here for you, trying to give you the updates. Tuesday, 60% chance for showers and storms. Now, notice Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday there. You can see that coverage lowering on Thursday, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. We'll have to wait and see. Everything, of course, going to be predicated on what Invest 92 does. If the European is right, we'd have to change that forecast. But if the GFS and the others are right, it'll go just to the east. Nope, says Nicole. Nikki! Sagi Okala. Nikki, we love you. Pay Ali Tap. Okay, people, no hoarding toilet paper. Yeah, you don't need to do That was great, says Christina Duchess of York. Have a good evening. So there we go. That's your 7-day. Tuesday, Wednesday, still have high rain chances. Thursday, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday, staying optimistic that we're going to stay dry. But of course, we'll have to watch Invest 92 to see what, if anything, is going to happen as we head towards the end of the week. All right, gang, let me rock and roll. I do these Facebook Live feeds each night around 8. If there's severe weather, I'll get on a little bit earlier. But of course, again, I'll be back on tonight at 10 on the CW18. And then again at 11 on West 2 News. Hope you guys tune in and check us out tonight. And again, have a great night. Stay safe. Nicole, thank you for popping in and saying hi, by the way. You guys have a great night, and I'll see you back here again tomorrow night. Toodles. Peace out.